Welcome and happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're having a great time with your loved ones. And I am about to have a good time with my hated ones in Disco Elysium because we are going to go pay Garte a visit. And perhaps you're just joining me based on the title of this episode, which I assume was Lieutenant Love, because I'm planning on doing that quest line, and the game told me it was a really good quest and I should not decline it. So we're just going to assume it's one of the best quests in Disco Elysium. That only happens if you fail an empathy check, I believe. At least that's what happened to me. So let's walk on over there. Kim has extricated himself from that locked door somehow. Check the end of the last episode for the funniest thing that's ever happened in a game ever. Until this episode, I assume, with the Lieutenant Love quest. So, let's see. I have high composure, high savoir-faire. I'm the king of cool. And I don't let on that I have problems and that I am ashamed of myself. But last episode, I did open up to Kim. So now Kim and I are like partners in crime, you could say, where we tell each other secrets. But no one else gets to find out that I have issues. Let's see, alcohol. But I can smoke if I wanted to, right? Were these my smokes? I think those were my smokes on the left side now. But I think we'll save that in case I need to pass a white check here. So let's see. We called Sylvie, and it sounded like she... Well, my character seems to believe she's in love with Garte, and we're going to hook the two of them up, I think. We're going to take care of it, is what we told her with a wink over the shortwave, so she couldn't see our wink. And wow, the whirling in rags is hopping at this time. We've been avoiding Garte until we got our 100 real, which we just got from Joyce Messier. She bribed us, or it wasn't a bribe. But we finally got it, so we're going to go give it to Garte triumphantly. First, let's give a little wink at our girlfriend Lena here.
Hello again, sweetie.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, right. Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me. We tried to charm her.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. I lie.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
Thank you. We could ask her for money, but I think I'll try to stay on Lena's good side for some reason. I've got to get going now. We just have a soft spot for her. She reminds us of our mother, maybe. I don't know. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. I didn't crash into it, right? It's been broken this whole time. All right. And, my frame rate sucks. Why is that? Maybe I just need to give the game time to load in here. It's the lights. That's what it is. It's the lights. Well, sorry about that. If it gets too bad, I'll figure it out. Hello, yellow ball. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. I guess we can go into the kitchen if we wanted to. But let's talk with Garte. Settle our tab.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well?
I kind of want to say I hope you choke on it. I love that there's 3 different options. Like, a mean one, a nice one, and a neutral one. I think we're going to compose ourselves and just go with the neutral one. Here's 100 real.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
Great.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the bar counter. Well, you just told me how the doors lock, didn't you? I wonder if I can use my interfacing skill to hit that metal box up after hours.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
It's kind of a lot, although we did make 130 real today, plus the money that I spent for my hypnogamma and magnesium, which I used like 11 charges today to refill my morale. It was a very demoralizing day.
I'll take a room here too.
Ah, Kim, you're going to join me at the Whirling in Rags. Excellent.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
As a matter of fact, Garte, I talked to Sylvie.
God.
He does not look too pleased. A little pleased, perhaps? He certainly didn't sound pleased at all.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Wait. Wait, this is not what I thought. I thought we were going to be hooking him and Sylvie up. I thought we were going to be playing matchmaker here when the two of them did not want to get hooked up. Wow, okay. Don't I have anything else, like a back button, for example? This isn't a good Valentine's Day episode.
Life doesn't have a back button. Now get off your ass and speak the truth about Sylvie the whore.
Okay, turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. Jeez, I should have whispered that. This guy beside me is like, who's this now?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. And Kim's like, what?
It is. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful that she's a whore.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
You don't understand what cock carousel means?
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right. It feels wise. Good setup. Now speak the real shit.
She rides the cock carousel till she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
Oof.
What else do you need?
Yeah. You don't want to know.
The man leans his hands on the counter and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
Poor Garte.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left.
I kind of thought I broke that bird.
I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
He stops and stares at the counter. Wow, we really broke him up. This feels good, I think, to my character. Not to me. I'm sad for you, Garte. But my character, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau, is grinning on the inside at Garte's misery.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Like I said, my character is grinning on the inside. However, it is Valentine's Day. I might need to make a role-playing exception and tell Garte, maybe I broke it.
No, it was her. She's off to ride that carousel you told me about. Cock carousel. I understand now. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Hey! He corks the bottle and hands it to you. We were richly rewarded for that. Thank you, sir.
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
Alright, guys. As Garte stares into the blood-red liquid in the cup, can I just say, that quest was not delightful. That quest makes me so sad. Why did I do that to them? Well, anyway, let's continue.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
Wow. My empathy is awful. Dr. Love. Unbelievable. Let me check. Did I completed that quest, right? Talk to Garte. Lieutenant Love. Garte plus Sylvie equals question mark. Something's going on here. You need to help a brother out with his love woes. Go to Garte, give him some solid advice. Tell him how it is with women. we completed that. We completed the Lieutenant Love quest on Valentine's Day, and now I'm just gutted. I'm just... Wow. Okay. Is it... Can we sing? We tried to do an Elvis impersonation in the morning, but we can't talk to anyone. Oh yeah, tab is the way to do it. Ooh. Is that someone? Oh, probably in the kitchen. That's probably in the kitchen too. All right, well let's rummage around here while Garte is distracted. Maybe we just go in the kitchen. Ooh, hello, Nosfed. Thank you very much. And let's meander down here. I kind of walked through that guy there. Well, hello there. What do we have here in the sink? The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. Wild pine trees, perhaps. Can't get into the fridge. What do we have? Oh, hello. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Spices, alcohol, and tomato. Are we making some kind of sauce? Well, yeah, we'll take some money back. Thank you, Garte. And you must be the chef,
A
eh?
thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
I will not embarrass myself by trying to pronounce your name. Also, I'm realizing we haven't eaten anything today. We've been surviving on alcohol and magnesium, I guess? I don't know.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanzi and Kubek.
Goranci and Kubek. Goranci Kubek is his name.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garanzi Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
It's not funny, Logic. Well, I've decided I'm just going to go with all my skills. Someone also said that sometimes it's sarcasm, but I'm not sure I buy it. I don't think my character picks up on sarcasm, and I certainly don't pick up on sarcasm. So I'm just going to play it straight, and I'm not going to call him Grazie Kubek. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Not sure what that means. You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
He understood me, but he doesn't want to say anything. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What a cool thing for me to say. And it looks like this is a door out of the kitchen in the back.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Yeah, we've been in back of the Whirling Rags. I don't know that this door is there. Let's touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads. Kim, help me out.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm just doing the Jamrock shuffle.
The winch, outside, in the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
Yeah, there was a winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
I'm pretty sure the door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so, Garte is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Well, maybe he's feeling like we're bros now. We'll find out. I can't believe how I helped Garte and Sylvie. I cannot believe that was the fulfillment of that quest.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I've seen something here at the Whirling, Garte. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... ...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
Oh, you never even opened that? You're the manager of this place, and you aren't curious about that door? Weird. It's the Frit warehouse? You could, like, steal all their stuff. They could be stealing your stuff.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt. He seems like he's in a bad mood. I wonder what could have caused that.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Can we pry it open with a pry bar? Probably not. Well, anyway, let's ask about the mess hall reserved for the Union, because the Union is very much connected with the case we are investigating, of course.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain. I have a clue as to what the nastiest and loudest faction in the Union is. I believe that might be Titus Hardy's boys.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Are we about to confront Titus? We cracked this case before the end of the first day.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
A meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
Well, Garte just told us they come in the evening, and right now it is 8:15, if I know my military time or rest of the world time.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 1600, 4 p.m. The sign said reserved starting 4 p.m. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
Thank you, Kim. He turns to the cafeteria manager, along with me.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Yeah, and why do you think that is, Garte?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
This was the easiest investigation in a game ever.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yes, and there were a couple other things I want to talk about. Maybe just one more thing, Garte.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Come back to this thing-based questionnaire. Yeah, cool. But I have not seen anything interesting in the whirling in the 30 seconds since we talked about it with him. The one other thing I want to talk to you about was I found the victim's clothes in the trash container out back.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
I wonder if they're connected to the Union?
The elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
I'll tell you guys what, Shivers is probably my favorite skill in this game. It's just so weird every time we get a little thing that it tells us.
Thank you anyway.
Well, if CSM didn't put it there, could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Touché. Thanks for that. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Never mind. Goodbye. An interesting development. I almost wonder if we should walk out there and talk to Kuno. Maybe I'll do that next time. But first, let's just explore around. I assume there's karaoke at some point, but maybe not. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Is that really not the way to check the music stand? This is where the lyrics would be. Can I really not get up here and sing? Meow, meow. Come on, put your mouth in the microphone, baby. Alright, guess not. Wow. Okay, well, let's smoke. We can smoke in here, right? Cool. We're feeling pretty good. Yeah, it damages our health. What of it? Alright, let's see here. Hold down tab so we can see interesting things to mess with. A lot of people, but nothing to do. Summer door closed for the winter. Any drinks I can nab? We can talk with... this guy's new. We already talked to this Wild Pines employee, but who are you? It's all about money, you know. You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can't buy you happiness. Well, okay. But that just means you don't have enough money. You have to invest your money wisely. You can buy stocks with money, and then use those stocks to make even more money. That way, you'll have enough when you grow too old to make new money. Real estate is the graveyard where tired old money goes to rest. Money is what literally makes the world turn. Literally. The laws of money are just like the laws of nature. Unpaid labor doesn't net you any money. There's no such thing as free money. Money is all about numbers. Money is actually all about trust. It's all about money, you know. You gotta spend money to make money. Wow, we've done it. We've gotten all of his things that he can tell us. Well, okay. Why don't we have a sit down and read a book, perhaps? Or not a book. We've read all our books, but I would like to read The Ledger of Failure and Hatred. And yeah, we'll keep holding our alcohol and smokes in case we run out while we're reading it.
Found in the trash, a cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Which is the most Lieutenant Love story to read about? The couch in an unexpected location sounds vaguely sexual to me.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
Unfortunately, I don't know that I can solve this thing. Maybe I stop. Wait, where is it? Here we go. So this stopped itself. Once we stop reading the book, we'll get a solution to it. But in the meantime, we can't internalize it. We need to unlock a new slot. Oh, wait a second. Unlock and... Wait, can we just click on unlock? I'm a little confused here. We spend 1 skill point to unlock a new slot. That's probably worth it. Let's spend that skill point we just got so that we can internalize this here. Very interesting. This game is so cool. You can either internalize thoughts or skill up. And we do still have a skill point to spend. I could increase savoir-faire. I could save it for a necessary thing. Let's save it. I like those white skill checks, being able to level it up. My savoir-faire is pretty darn high. My endurance... What made my endurance so low? I see it. It shows up as low when you've taken damage. So that might actually be worth using my health, my charges, my Nosifed, whatever that is, because with endurance low, we're not getting like skill checks and things like that, or like the unexpected, messages from endurance. So who knows what I'm missing by not using my Nosifed, but I think I'll leave that low because I believe, or at least I want to see what happens when we sleep. I suspect it will raise our health. Anyways, these assholes who brought their couch outside and hung out on it in the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway, at an unexpected location, they thought they looked cool. And they did look cool, like a rock band.
Yes, as you've said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was.
Just let them be, man.
They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual.
Sounds cool.
Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Did I ever catch those guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
All right, I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
All right, let's check out these breakthroughs that we got. What's this here? Oh yeah, these are the breakthroughs.
Indirect modes of taxation.
I'm so interested.
Turns out those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Riversholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
Taxes are racist, man. What bonuses do we get? Plus, ultra-liberal dialogue options give +1 real. Ultra-liberal dialogue options. Interesting. -1 empathy. Thinks he's a hustler or something. Wow, that's so different. So we get a net negative skill, but a way to get more money if we choose ultra-liberal dialogue options. Which I'm not sure I would have thought that the tax, I like being against taxation. Is that ultra liberal? I guess so. Huh. Well, talk politics in the comments, please. I'm really interested in politics. All right, we got another thought. This was the one we got from the ledger. And it's going to read to me, right? I guess not. I'll read it to you guys. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. What is the problem again? I forget. It's something like a surreal dream about a white flower or something. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in a matchbox house, sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white mourning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. That was my best impression of that crazy voice. Okay, so yeah, this is just, I feel like this is the story of us, right? We've lost the love of our life and we're trying to forget it. That's it. All we can do is put more distance between our current self and our past self that got divorced or something similar. So what bonuses do we get from white mourning, from trying to put distance between our past self and our current self? We get, all Motorix learning caps raised by 1 and a plus 20% zoom out distance. I'm so excited about zooming out more. That's such a cool bonus to get. And I don't know that the motorics learning caps will be that helpful because they're already so high. I started out with 5 motorics, which means I think each skill has 5 cap. The learning cap is 5, I think. So now it's going to be 6, I believe. So that's something we could potentially forget. And we are currently researching 15th Indo Tribe. And then why did it exclamation point that? I don't know. Okay. Do we have to pick one? No. I don't actually understand the lightning between these. I don't think we have to pick these. These are all, yeah, bonuses from thoughts. Which, okay, yeah, we just don't see the bonuses from White Morning or the taxation one. Well, we see the empathy, but yeah, I'm so curious. Yeah, now these blank diamonds. We have more. So yeah, I could put 5 more skill points into savoir-faire instead of 4 more skill points. We can get our savoir-faire up to 11. Let's do it. Let's just do it. We gotta be as cool as possible. Otherwise, what am I even doing here? What am I even doing? Lieutenant Love is the coolest Disco Elysium character ever. We can zoom out 20% more now. I'm excited about that. What's our next journal thing? I think we gotta talk about, yeah, the clothes in the trash from Kuno. There was maybe some more stuff. Ooh, the smoker on the balcony. Possibly we can do that at 2100, which, is it 2100 now? It is. So we could go talk with Martin Martinez is his name, of course. It's not his name, but something like that. We've done this. Oh, do we need 20 more real, huh? Ugh. And then we have these new quests to explore the secret passage. We need to find a way in. Garte's been looking for a key for ages. I don't know how we're going to find the key. And then find out who is in the Union box. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up, so we'll just keep an eye out for them. So, the priorities here, talk to Kuno, and possibly inspect the victim's body so that we can then talk about the pissing competition. I'm not going to report my badge. I'm not going to sort out my health issues. Not right now. And then this is going to take some time. And I believe 2 signatures for Everart is going to take some time as well. Hope you enjoyed my my journey as Lieutenant Love. Being so cruel, so mean, such an asshole to Garte. And Sylvie for that matter, right? Yeah, and Sylvie for that matter. Whatever. Let's drink, why not? I just drink all the time. I feel like that's in character. We need to raise this up. I actually am curious. Should I... Here, let's just do a little test at the end of Lieutenant Love here. Let's quick save it. Oh, I can't drink anymore. I was gonna lower my morale. Is there something quick and easy I can do to lower my morale? There's not. Okay, sorry. If I can edit that last part out, I will. But that's got to do it for this episode. Until next time, take care of yourself.